So we left Logroño today. We are in Albelda de Iregua. This is a very peaceful and small town, but it has one building that has a whole lot of history. So this building, from what I was able to gather, I spoke with some of the locals around, and they told me this used to be a convent for monks specifically, and it used to house around almost 200 monks, and they all came here and they did their work. But around 60 years ago, all of that changed. There was no funds to keep going, and they eventually had to shut down, and the building has been passed on from owner to owner, and nothing has ever been done. Government subsidies to reform it never came, and hence living it how it is today. There's horses. Seems like part of the land, it's been bought by a winery and they're growing grapes for wine, but the rest is all either now with the horses you've seen or abandoned. So today we're gonna go inside the building, see what remains, and I'm gonna try to narrate a little bit of the history of the place that I have been told by the locals as we're in it. So let's get into it. I hope that I don't get into too much trouble for getting in, but the way in is easy. This is not some high security exploration, so I think everything should be fine. Let's just hope it doesn't collapse on my head. There it is. There's absolutely nobody. It's very well kept, but we're full in sight. Quick. The place is absolutely massive, and the horses are there next to the chapel. We're in. I presume this is what's left. There's really not that much. There's some fires. can see. And that should be the balcony, I guess, where the organ used to be back in the day. Spray cans, artists. I have come here sawing a place where they could draw. But this is definitely being kept by somebody. This is not. That's not normal, because if not, it would be all wild up. Like the one here. This is how it should look. Look at that. It's all bushes, all grown up. But that, somebody has come to cut that. There's also track marks on the garden from something coming to take care of it. So I think I know what this room is. So for what I've been told from the locals, this must have been the dining hall. I guess this is like where the monks used to come here and eat during their normal days for breakfast, lunch, dinner. Also almuerzo and merienda, which is like 2 midday snacks we have in Spain just because we feel like we have the need. So this must be that. It's beautiful here. It's too bad it's in such a bad state, because otherwise this will be a beautiful place. So beautiful. You see, there's track marks. Somebody's coming here to take care of this. I don't know for what purpose or reason, I guess. As a memory. Or they're attempting to, but I don't think it's working out very well for them. I can tell they have attempted to rebuild this, but I guess because of lack of funding, that has gone absolutely nowhere. Because this cement, it's all brand new. This is all brand new cement. So a bit about the history. For what the locals have told me, this place used to be, like I said, a monk convent for the Escalopios. I think it's called Scalopians in English. And they came here to basically preach and help the people from town, as well as pushing their religious agenda. And the story has it that after the Escalopians left, they took and the military bought this. They bought it, but they never did anything with it. They bought it because they wanted to make an orphanage. During the time of Franco, during the fascist era, there was a lot of orphan children, but unfortunately that never came to light. So this just remained as it is. And after that, Canned Good Company bought it. They never did anything with it. Then they just let it stay abandoned. Then after that, a company for I think it was snacks bought it. They were gonna tear it down, but then they ended up not going through. And then lastly, now the current owners is a winery who wanted to reform it, but again, nothing ever came of it. It's like this for a lot of abandoned buildings, the story of exchanging hands and never getting anything done. Now, I am planning to go to the libraries of this place, like, meaning the archives of this town, to be able to have a more solid history of it, a more concrete, and hopefully get some pictures from the past to add to my second volume of my book, which I am currently writing. What is a shame is that there is absolutely nothing left. No books, no furniture, nothing. It's just a shell. Not even, as a matter of fact, not even the bells are left. What a shame. I'm trying to not go too close to the windows on the other side because I feel people. Now we're off to the third floor. It's the last floor of the convent. I'm so glad that all the floors here are cement. Jesus Christ. I guess this used to be all rooms, and this is not very reassuring because those sticks are literally preventing it from collapsing, so I'm not going to spend too much time here on the third floor. The view from here is phenomenal. So while parading around a little, look what I found. This is the theater the old man told me about. Which very little remains. So interesting fact about this theater, it has this coat of arms right there, which I am going to look up what it is and find out exactly what it means. But I noticed that in that one and in the one over here, they both have the crown missing, and I'm gonna assume that it had some kind of gold plating or value, because the rest is just made out of like ceramic. When I'm doing the research for the book for this place, I will try and find out exactly what that is. And for the rest, I think we've seen it all. I don't think there is anything left to explore of this convent. I found the chapel, I found the dining hall, I found the theater. I believe this is it. For the rest, there's nothing. There's no books to look at, and we found both the gardens. That is it for this place, which, if it's not reformed or renewed in any way, shape, or form, it's all going to be lost in time. Eventually they'll tear it down, they'll build something here, and people will forget this ever existed. No, there's no future purpose for this building on site. So, as of now, the future for this place is uncertain. Okay. So, now to cross the fence again. If you can call this a fence. And I'm out. So that's gonna be it for the video. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoy the adventure, and I will be exploring more around Spain, La Rioja, anywhere where the world takes me, specifically in Europe. Anywhere I can go, I'll be there. And as always, safe travels.